The biggest scam in the 2026 car market? The Toyota tax. People are out here paying $12,000, $15,000, even $20,000 for 15-year-old Toyotas just because they heard they're reliable. That's not smart, that's lazy. Because while everyone's fighting over overpriced 4Runners and RAV4s, there's a group of SUVs ignored, disrespected, practically called junk, selling for under $5,000 that are running the same mileage with fewer failures and in some cases outlasting Toyota's legendary drivetrains. And here's the part nobody tells you. One of these SUVs, mechanics quietly admit it's one of the most indestructible powertrains ever built, but the market treats it like garbage. I'm not revealing that one yet because first you need to see the pattern. Let's start with a vehicle people love to hate, the Nissan Xterra. Why is it junk in the public eye? Because Nissan's reputation got dragged through the mud, mostly due to their CVT transmissions. But here's the truth. The Xterra doesn't even use a CVT. It runs a 5-speed automatic, RE5R05A, or a 6-speed manual, both proven durable units. And the engine? The VQ40DE 4-liter V6, timing chain driven, no built, no scheduled replacement. This engine routinely clears 250,000 to 300,000 miles with basic maintenance. Mechanics know this, but the average buyer hears Nissan and runs, which is exactly why you can still find these around $4,500 to $6,000. And here's the kicker. These things are body on frame, real SUV DNA, not soft crossover nonsense. But wait, this next one? This one makes Toyota fans uncomfortable. This is where things get serious. The GMT 800 platform. Tahoe, Suburban, Yukon, powered by the LM7 5.3-liter Vortec V8. Cast iron block, simple pushrod design, no over-engineered nonsense. This engine is famous for one thing. It refuses to die. 300,000 miles? Normal. 400,000? Documented. And the transmission? The 4L60E. Yes, it has weaknesses if abused, but maintained properly, it's predictable, cheap to rebuild, and widely supported. Parts are dirt cheap. Every mechanic knows it. So why is it junk? Because it's big, it drinks fuel, it's not trendy. Good, that's why it's still sitting at $3,500 to $5,500, while people overpay for smaller, weaker SUVs. Now here's a name most people forgot even exists, Suzuki. And that's exactly why this is a cheat code. The Grand Vitara came with J24B 2.4-liter inline-4 or H27A 2.7-liter V6, both naturally aspirated, no turbo stress, no complexity. But here's what makes it special. Chain-driven engines, plus real 4WD system and low weight. This thing is simple, and simple equals reliable. Mechanics love these because they're easy to work on, and they don't have chronic catastrophic failures. Why is it ignored? Because Suzuki left the US market, so buyers panic about parts. Reality? Parts are still widely available, and prices? $3,000 to $5,000 for a legitimately tough little SUV. Now here's where it gets interesting, because the next SUV, it's hiding in plain sight. Most people see this and think, rental car fleet junk. Big mistake. Under the hood, the LL8 4.2-liter inline-6, and this engine is a masterpiece. Inline-6 equals naturally balanced, fewer vibrations, less stress over time. It uses a timing chain, not a belt, and it's known for going 250,000 plus miles with minimal internal issues. Transmission? Again, 4L60E, cheap, rebuildable, and widely supported. Why does the market hate it? Interior quality, electrical quirks. But here's the rule. Cosmetic problems scare buyers. Mechanical problems kill wallets. This has the first, not the second. Price? $2,500 to $5,000. Now, before you say, that's not junk, Listen carefully. The early Honda Pilot is massively overlooked right now. Why? Because people are scared of Honda automatic transmissions from that era. Fair. But here's what they don't understand. The J35A3 5-liter V6 itself, elite level reliability. We're talking timing belt, yes, needs service, but predictable. Strong bottom end, proven to exceed 300,000 miles. If you maintain the transmission or find one already serviced, this becomes a long-term tank. Prices? Dipping into $4,000 to $6,000 territory and dropping. So now you've seen it. Multiple SUVs, all under $5,000, all dismissed by the market, all powered by engines that mechanics trust. But none of these, none, are the one I warned you about in the beginning, because that one, it's different. Before I reveal it, you need to understand something critical. Buying a used car in 2026 is a minefield. That 15-minute test drive, it's a performance. You're not seeing cold starts. You're not seeing hidden failures. You're being managed. That Carfax report, it shows history, not the future. It won't tell you if that transmission is 500 miles away from failure. And when you get it wrong, it's not a small mistake. It's a $4,500 repair bill that wipes you out. That's exactly why I created the CARZMOOD system, the $10,000 defense manual for car buyers. This is not an ebook. This is an elite forensic intelligence manual. Inside it, you get the Ghost History Protocol, how to detect problems Carfax will never show, the 50-unit reliability index, a scoring system that exposes which cars actually last, the $2,000 drop script, exact words to force sellers to lower their price. This is the difference between guessing and knowing. If this system doesn't save you at least 10 times its price, you didn't use it properly. Because one mistake in this market costs thousands. The link is right there. All right, the SUV nobody respects, the one sitting under $5,000, the one that quietly outlasts vehicles twice its price, is this 2005 to 2010 Ford Explorer, 4.6-liter, 3-valve modular V8, paired with the 6R60 transmission. Yeah, a Ford. And most people just clicked off mentally. That's exactly why it's still cheap. But here's what mechanics know. The 4.6-liter modular V8 is one of Ford's longest-running, most proven engines ever. It's been refined over decades, used in Crown Vics, trucks, police interceptors, millions of miles of real-world data. And when maintained, these engines routinely cross 250,000-plus miles. The 6R60 transmission, derived from a ZF design, stronger than the older Ford automatics people complain about. So why is this SUV junk? Simple. Bland design, outdated interior, Ford's reputation baggage. But none of that affects what actually matters, the powertrain. And right now, you can still find these between $3,500 and $5,500, while people are paying triple that for the Toyota Batch. So now you see it. The market isn't rational, it's emotional. And if you know where to look, you can bypass the hype, ignore the noise, and buy machines that just don't quit. Click the next video on your screen right now, 7 reliable used cars that will bankrupt you in 2026.